Oh yeah, if you're in your 40s, 50s, or older, you gotta date younger men. Not these old farts. Because they literally are looking for a nurse, a hospice wife, whatever you want to call it. Now, some of the younger guys could be looking for a purse, but what men aren't? All men exploit us for something. They all exploit us for money. Now, they may, even if they have more money than us, they exploit our labor, and which is money. Plus, the older guys tend to not be very progressive. They grew up with the same crap I grew up with, or worse. And people think that, oh, no, like younger guys, they grew up with corn. My generation didn't. Have you seen Revenge of the Nerds and all kinds of stuff like that? Before corn, I know corn has made it worse, but also feminism and all this, all of the things that are for progress have also, been combating that. Now, I do not believe in the word cougar, but that's what I will be forever known as, as my digital footprint, because I wrote this several years ago for Glamour magazine and ended up in 17 tabloids. Not joking, y'all. The Daily Mail, The Sun, all that crap. As a cougar, all caps. And the Merriam-Webster online dictionary, first example. Maybe I'm sure I've been replaced, but I mean, bucket list, right? And one of the reasons why that article is one of the proudest things I've ever written, my Harper's Bazaar piece is still the most proud thing, but that cougar one, the reason why I think the cougar one is just as important is because we have been convinced that men will not want us anymore. That, they have the upper hand, especially once we age out and all this stuff, or hit the wall and all that crap they say. You don't ever hit a wall. You never hit a wall. You hit a wall with perverts. You hit a wall with men who only want to date younger women because they can exploit them more. That's literally why they go after teenagers. You've aged out of dating men who literally want to exploit you all the time and want you to put up with their crap, which women, if I have learned anything, is that the older I get, the more confident I get. Also because of doing a lot of, work on myself. But the less forks you give, the older you get. And that's why I like middle-aged women and older, they're just they're almost like blurshers, right? Because they're so sick of crap. They just don't put up with it anymore. But younger women, when I was younger, I didn't know any better. I love it when I meet younger women who are not like I used to be in my 20s. But it's so common because we haven't been totally screwed yet, usually by then, although I kind of had been by plenty of men from my childhood. But, my 20s, I still wanted to give the benefits of the doubt. I didn't realize that pretty much every man is a rapist until proven otherwise. I didn't realize I should even think that way. And these older men, they love women who are just don't know yet. Which is why I am so grateful to the women older than me who did teach me things because, oh God, that's why I do this work. That's why I love teaching women of any age, but especially younger women. Don't believe these men. It's all projection. It's all lies. You see, this man I married, I didn't even meet him until I was 41 maybe? I don't even know. This is me 6 months ago. He's 5.5 years younger than me. He's one of the oldest younger guys I've dated. See, this is me at 45, right? This is me, 45. I feel schmegsier and more confident and beautiful in this photo than I ever did in my 20s or my 30s. I wish so bad I could show y'all photos of the men that I hooked up with and who were schmegs friends or dated. Oh God, they were so beautiful, but I can't show their photos. But I wrote about it. Daily Beast. Hooked up with all these beautiful men in Central Bay. I've written a lot about my schmegs life since turning 40. Pretty much all my amazing stories are since I turned 40. Now, I know you're talking about 50, but I know lots of women in their 50s, mid-50s, 60s, have no problem hooking up with men, have no problem going on dates, and most of the men are younger. I actually am convinced that that you should never date a man. Never start dating a man over the age of 50. Maybe, 55, because you're just a hospice wife. You're literally just because most men don't take care of themselves. They don't go to the doctor. They don't brush their teeth. They don't do anything to take care of themselves. And they drink and smoke and gamble and do all this crap that's bad for them. And they don't deal with their childhood trauma. And they literally just avoid feelings and just suppress rage or take that rage out on every woman in their life. So guess what? Guess who's going to die from something that you'll probably have to take care of him until he dies, right? Like these men are so lazy. They don't want to take care of themselves. They'd rather just exploit a woman taking care of them. When my dad literally broke his ankle at the age of like 67 or 68, all he had to do was a little bit of physical therapy, 20 minutes a day, and he would not be wheelchair bound. He didn't want to do it. He just wanted to give up. He was like, I'll just be in a wheelchair. My wife will take care of me. What? That's what I'm saying, y'all. These men, most men literally want a nurse or a purse. And I believe that one of the only chances that you have of meeting a cool guy at all, go younger. In fact, I am aging backwards because of my husband. I looked much older, more stressed. These men, they age you, y'all. Men age you unless they make your life better and make your life easier and safer and more secure. If you find a man who takes care of you, you age backwards. Any other man will take years off of your life. Like, look at this. Look at that! Now, before you say anything, younger men can be abusive too. The guy who almost unalived me, younger. So I'm not saying there is no magic formula, y'all. But if you get nothing from this TikTok, please know that younger men, they like older women more than you think. And I don't mean older women like 20, 30 years older, because I think that's weird and predatory also. 5 years, 7 years, 10 years younger. I'm telling y'all, don't waste your time on these old men. Because even if you do it for money, their kids are going to take all that money. And in my experience, younger men are way more progressive, despite the corn factor. Either way, vet.